Scaling to 5 deals a month in your real estate investing business using cold calling is actually really simple, but you definitely want to make sure you avoid some common mistakes, at least that I made getting started. I've seen some other investors make it too. It can literally cost you tens of thousands of dollars. So I'm going to show you what I call my cold calling deal machine. I've learned this from really working with other investors over the past couple years, setting this up in their own business. I had a company called Start Virtual where that's literally what we did. We helped set up this system in their business so they can do more deals from cold calling. So there's 3 core components to the cold calling deal machine. They all work together. If you're missing one of them, it won't work, or it really won't work as well as it should. So the first core component is your systems. So there's no need to overcomplicate your systems. This is how you handle outbound leads that you do from prospecting. Outbound leads are handled differently than your inbound leads. If you guys have watched any of my master classes, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We have a 3-step process to be able to handle leads that come from cold calling specifically. So you want to make sure your systems are dialed in, that the leads are managed, because at any point you call somebody and they're interested in selling their home and you don't follow that 3-step process, I guarantee without a shadow of a doubt, you are going to be missing out on deals. They're going to sell their house to someone else, or they're going to forget they even talked to you in the first place. So systems are absolutely crucial. That's number 1. And by the way, guys, if you want to see the systems that I use and how I set that up in our business, you need to come to my Saturday training at 12 p.m. It's called our Cold Calling Deal Machine Masterclass. You can click the link in the description and join me there. Let's get to number 2. Okay, the second core component that we're talking about here is tools. You got to make sure you have the right tool. So we're talking about cold calling. There's a million power dialers out there, and there's some pretty popular ones. I'll go ahead and tell you my favorite one that I use in my business is Batch Dialer. I've tried Call Tools in the past. I've tried Vulcan 7. I've tried RedX Storm Dialer, all kind of stuff. I just always gravitate to Batch Dialer because they keep it simple. Now, if you want to see how to properly set up this tool, because there's a lot of things that you're going to have to manage: your phone numbers, your phone number pools, how your campaigns get put into those tools, how to actually properly send leads from your outbound dialer to your CRM. There's a lot of different components in making sure your tools are set up properly. You need to come Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this after Saturday and you need to go back and watch the recording, that's totally cool. We always post the recordings. And by the way, guys, these trainings are free. You don't need to pay anything. The link is in the description. You can go back and watch the recording too. It's a whole training on this itself. Like, I can take this one video and make it an hour, but you guys probably want to watch that on YouTube. So come to the training, you can see the whole thing. And lastly, the third component, which I feel is the most important of all. This is how you have a competitive advantage against anyone else in your space. You think about the biggest and best companies in any space, any industry, it really comes down to this third component. Now, how to properly manage this, how to properly set up this, that's a whole nother part of the discussion. But that third component is people. Having qualified, trained, ready to go people will make this whole system work. If you have the best systems and the best tools, but you have untrained people, it's not going to work. And likewise, if you have the best people in the world, but they don't have the right tools and the systems are crap, it's not going to work. So the third core component to make the cold calling deal machine work is hiring and bringing on the right type of people. We've made a living in the past 4 or 5 years cold calling because we can bring on qualified talent that is ready to go. I know this is a big pain point in this industry, hiring people that can't actually do the job, or you're just wasting money basically. And literally you're better off just to burn the money because the people are not ready to really do what you need them to do. So you need trained and qualified people. Come this Saturday, I'll show you exactly how to find these people, how to interview them, how to properly onboard them, how to train them up to become even better at what they do and what we call lead managers and even acquisitions. Guys, we trained VAs in the Philippines how to close deals. That is an example of having great people to make the system work. So hopefully you got value from this video. You can set up a cold calling deal machine based on these 3 components: systems, tools, and people. If you want a deep dive training on this specifically and set this up in your business, you need to come Saturday. Expect about an hour or an hour and a half. I'm going to be breaking down the whole entire thing, 12 p.m. Eastern. That is what, May 4th, I believe. So May 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. Link is in the description too. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed here to the channel, please consider doing so. We'll see you next time.